All right, Hanseler Condos on 27th South here. Day one, it cut down. Today we went after the wisteria along the railing here, also along the wall, and that cleaned up right now. I just fell. It's very slippery. This Sambuca, I took a separate video. Sounds like we're gonna have Eduardo come and do that because it's beyond our capabilities, too big. We cut down the grasses in here, got these beds as clear of leaves as possible. We'll kind of tidy it up a bit more tomorrow. We got the roses all pruned along here. Went after more of the wisteria along the fence, got all these shrubs pruned. Arctic willows looking kind of sad, but pruned it. This big rose pruned heavily on the other side too, into the park strip. We do need to do the park strip tomorrow, weeding, but got that overhang mostly taken care of. Pruned this dogwood, got these beds cut down. Russian sage, Jupiter's beard, everything else that was in here. The dogwoods pruned over here, butterfly bush, lavender as well. In here, got all these shrubs pruned. Russian sage cut down, butterfly bush. Trim these, I think they're laurels. Those things were just absolutely massive, like 10 feet in the air. So pruned it down to where it had been pruned previously. Cut down irises, cut down grasses. Pruned the roses. Got all the ground cover in here, including the irises. Right now we're just kind of weeding up some of the grass that had drifted in here. Pruned this butterfly bush. Left the thyme. Left this purple sage as well. Got the grasses and Russian sage cut down over here. That shrub, lavender. Tried to get as many leaves out of the U as possible. Grasses, irises all whacked over here. We got a lot of the leaves kind of around the beds raked up as well. Yeah, tomorrow we need to do the front beds, just those grasses, and then all the kind of hallways here. We did get the rose pruned in one of these, I think over there. So that's done, but all the grasses need to be whacked, and then we'll tidy up these beds a bit more, weed, and also there are those roses that we did, and then also get this circle and try to weed and blow the park strip as best we can. We'll see how much progress we make there, but yeah, cold day, all that done. All right, Hanseler Condos, November 7th, day 2 of fall cleanup. Today the royal we, Eduardo came and pruned the elderberry Sambuca. It was, as I detailed yesterday, up over the roof, so it is no longer that. Cleaned up the bottom too. So we were able to get under here and cut down the grasses and the sweet woodruff and clean that bed out. We also cleaned up this little strip that was just a complete mess. But we got it less messy, cut down all the perennials, grasses, really trimmed back the grape. It's coming from over there. It had totally taken over this area. Cut it way back. Weeded a bunch of grass out of there as well. So it was good to get a handle on that. We continued weeding through these back beds. Got them, I think, pretty weed free. Bit of debris is blown in there, but we really went after the grass and morning glory and anything else that's unwanted. We cut down this little circle, left the strawberries. That looks way better. We'll go up here. We finished pruning up this rose. We cut down all the ground cover was along this strip. Right now we're just sweeping out the residences. We cut down these 2 beds here. Moving up the stairs, we cut down this row of grasses, cleaned that bed up. We got all the other grasses as well. Right here, go down this hallway. All this stuff is evergreen, so we left it. We pulled a couple of the annuals out of this little raised bed, left the snapdragons, and cut down all these grasses, cleaned up these beds, cut these grasses as well. Continued weeding these circle beds, as I mentioned earlier. I do want to detail, really went after this firethorn on the south side here. Cut it back pretty significantly. Maybe went a little bit overboard. I know it's probably hard to see right now, the sun, but there's a lot of dead in here that really required a chainsaw. But I got, you know, a lot of it pruned back. I kind of maxed out the tarp around here, so I quit. But I mean, we could spend a day dedicated to really taming this, but got a lot of it done, so I'm happy with you know, at least the high vis areas. And then over here, we cut down all these grasses, cleaned out the ground cover over here. Yeah, mowed these down, cleaned these up really well, and we cut down, pretty much just sedum in here, these terraced beds, and then additionally cut down these grasses over here, and then that area was actually already cut down, so didn't have to do anything over there. Yeah, in the spring we definitely need to address the park strip. We weren't able to get to it today. It's super weedy. And then kind of the rest of that firethorn project, both along the west and south walls of the fence. But all the main beds are taken care of and good to go.